This is one of them hard videos to film, guys, that I never want to film. I always like to be positive, and I'll do my best to try to be positive in this video. But I want to talk to y'all about struggles recently. I want to start by letting y'all know that, look, guys, when I turn my camera on and I talk to y'all, I don't talk to y'all like some famous person, anything like that, because I'm not. I'm a regular guy in South Alabama. I struggle like everybody else. I put my pants on like everybody else. I have to put my shoes on and brush my teeth like everybody else. And I've been struggling recently. If this is your first carnivore video watching of mine, there have been multiple times throughout the past year of me being on the carnivore diet that I've struggled, and I've always seemed to get back on track. But I will let you guys know that I am very proud of myself that this time in my struggling, I have been strong up to this point. These are the hard videos for me to film whenever I have to tell y'all about my weaknesses and my struggles, but I know that I get myself encouraged, and making a video like this helps to keep me accountable. So that's the reason, even though I didn't want to turn my camera on, I needed to have this video and document it, because I want you guys to know that I'm a human just like the rest of you. And I see numerous comments every video of people that have fallen off the wagon and that they've given up and that they've been through so many things. And I'm not here to tell you that I've fallen off the wagon, but I'm here to tell you that I'm struggling. My struggle is not physical right now, because physically I feel so much better. I'm eating bbbe right now, but mainly I'm eating just steak and hamburgers. Mainly 90% of what I eat is steak and hamburgers. Occasionally I'll have an egg or a couple eggs. Occasionally I'll have bacon. Every now and then I might have some seafood, but it's mainly steak and a little bit of eggs every now and then, and butter. That's mainly what I'm having. And physically I feel great, but I want to talk to y'all about some struggles recently. So most of y'all know this that have been watching my channel for ever since I started almost a year ago. I come from a family where sugar and carb addiction was like a normal way of life, and nobody even realized that it was a sugar and carb addiction. It was just, oh, we eat this all the time, and we eat these sweets all the time, and this country food and all that other stuff. Nobody recognized, hey, this is a problem. And obesity run through my family with multiple people, and diabetes run through my family, and I'm still struggling as of right now because years of habit forming to eat junk food and go into different restaurants and things like that. I still struggle to this day, guys. I'm making this video to keep myself accountable, because over this past weekend, there have been multiple times where I've either been at a restaurant or been at someone's house or something like that, and I'll see food that is not on plan, and I'll start craving it, and there's a mental battle going on in my mind. So I'll be the first to tell you, I recognize that it's not a physical battle, because physically I'm doing great, but mentally it's like I start thinking about the carbs, I start thinking about the sugar, I think about the pasta that I see people eat, I think about the smells of the different restaurant foods and even at family's house. But the thing is, it all comes back to whenever I go to like a big city. I live in a small town in Atmore, Alabama, but if I go to Pensacola or Daphne or Mobile, those are big towns to me, and I see all the different restaurant signs and all that stuff. It's just all those old triggers to go to those restaurants. But the thing is, like, what am I to do? I don't know how to. Only thing I know to do is to stay strict, because I can't just never go to the city. Like sometimes I have to go for certain things, or we have to go shopping for something, or we have a doctor's appointment, or anything, you know, some place that we want to go take my daughter to go play or something. And the thing is, so I can't just never go to the city, but I have to find a way to, when I go, not let those distractions get me down. And the different smells, whenever, even when I go to a restaurant and I'm eating clean, like I went to a place in Pensacola this weekend and I ate steak and eggs, but I saw other things that people were eating, and I smelled other things, and I was just thinking, man, that would taste good. I'm just being real with y'all. That's what I was thinking. And I know it would have been stupid to eat it, but in that moment I was thinking, that right there, that looks good. But I was strong enough, and I'm very proud of myself. But I'm hoping that I can get to a point again to where that stuff doesn't affect me, like almost at all. That's what I'm shooting for, to get as strict as possible, to where over time, and I'm hopeful that over time that stuff won't faze me. The truth is, I don't want my daughter to grow up like I did. I want my daughter to grow up to live a better life than I did in my childhood. And I don't want her to struggle with obesity. I don't want her to struggle with different things and not be able to play certain sports because being out of shape, and not be able to go on certain trips because she can't fit on the rides at different places and things like that. Those are things I always struggle with my whole life, and I don't want that for my baby girl. In the past, whenever I would go off plan, or like severely go off plan, I'm not talking about just have one meal. I'm talking about like go way off the rails. I would not want to post a video, and I would just want to keep to myself for a few days, because I felt bad for what I was doing, and but I'm proud of myself right now that I didn't wait until I slipped up to make a video. I turned on this camera right now to prevent me from caving in. I turned on this camera as like a safety measure, to remind myself, you need to be accountable. You know that you're on this bbbe challenge with everyone. You know that people are rooting you on, people are cheering you on, supporting you, people are giving to your channel, people believe in me. And it's so humbling that people believe in me. I have to believe in myself. I have to fight for myself, because, you know, at the end of the day, nobody is going to do this for me. I have to change my life so that my daughter can learn differently than I did. That's why I want to do the 5K this year, you know, because I know that it's going to take a lot to get to that point, to do the 5K. It's going to take a lot of walking before I can run. So that's why I said in that video not long ago that I'm going to walk so that one day I can run, because that's where I'm at right now. I can't go for a run right now. I can go for a walk. I can go for a short bike ride. I still can't ride a bike very long because, you know, my butt will get hurting and things like that. So it's going to take me a little while to build up those muscles and all that stuff to be able to ride long for a long time. I still weigh a lot, guys, but little by little, day by day, I'm going to get there. And that 5K challenge is a goal for me to reach. And it's not some unrealistic thing that I can't do. I believe that I can do this. So I have to see it through. If any of y'all still struggle when you see restaurant signs or you smell certain foods, give me some advice on what you do. I've had people to tell me, hey, don't go over to your family's house anymore. I can't just not go to my family's house. I love my family too much. My family's very important to me. And they don't see eye to eye with me always on this lifestyle. And that's perfectly fine. They're allowed to live their lifestyle and I live mine. They don't see eye to eye with me on that. So if I come into their home, I can't expect them to only cook carnivore food. I cannot expect that. But give me some tips and some pointers that you guys have used to stay strong. I recently downloaded the Audible app, and I've been reading a couple books, listening to it through the Audible. And right now I've been reading Atomic Habits, and I'm trying to learn like little habits that I can do that would help me. And I'm thinking that I'm gonna get some good knowledge in this book, but I'm open to suggestions, guys. Hit me up in the comments. Give me the goods. Give me what works for you guys. And if you're still struggling with it, just like me, let me know that as well, because I'm sure I'm not alone. And I'm just reiterating, I have not fell off. I'm still on plan. I just got done eating some awesome smoked hamburgers that I meal prepped some for work this week, but I went ahead and cooked enough to where I could have some for supper this evening as well. So I'm still on plan, but you know, it's that mental game. I'm facing that mental game of the smells and the sights of seeing things, and I can't just keep myself locked in my bedroom 24/7. I have to go to work to pay my bills, and so when I'm at work, I see candy everywhere. People are eating candy and junk food, and at one of the like main places where we go refill our water at, they always have like, sometimes they'll have cookies there, and other times they'll have donuts and all these other things. And so that mental battle is there, and that's the one that I'm trying to win, because I know if I can win that mental battle, if I can overcome everything mentally, I have this whooped. I will have this whooped. So I want to thank you guys for being my accountability system. I do feel accountable to you guys. I feel like whenever I mess up, I let you guys down, even though I know you guys say, no, you didn't let us down, you're human. I do feel that way whenever I slip up, but thankfully I haven't. And I'm just trying to make sure that I don't. I'm trying to make sure that I stay on plan, that I lose the rest of this weight. I've lost a lot of weight, you know, since starting Carnivore, and I want to keep it that way. This month I lost like 27 or 20, maybe 28 pounds in a month's time. That's almost a pound a day. And so I'm very thankful for all that. I was thankful to lose 3 inches on my waist in a month. I have so much to be thankful for, and I'm thankful to have this knowledge, because a lot of people just still don't know about carnivore or keto or ketovore. A lot of people just don't know about it. So guys, there's also still time to let me know if you're wanting to come to our first ever barbecue meet and greet in South Alabama. You can click on the link. I always put the link now in the description of my video. So go check out the link in the description of this video and sign up and let us know that you're coming, because the food is free, and I promise you, you're not going to be mad at this brisket. That's one thing that I know that I can do well, is smoke brisket, pork butts, and barbecue is my thing, okay? So don't miss this opportunity to eat some amazing brisket, some awesome pork butt, and I might do some leg quarters, maybe some sausage, who knows. But look, let me know. Click on the link in the description of this video and let me know if you're coming to the meet and greet. It's going to be April the 6th. April the 6th of this year in South Alabama at a wildlife reserve, and there's going to be a creek where you can go swimming if you want to. We're going to have a pavilion rented. We're going to have food, drinks, everything that you need there. Restrooms are going to be there. We're going to have a great time and enjoy some sunshine together. Pray that it doesn't rain. If it does rain, we're still going to have fun. We just might get wet. And really quickly, I want to shout out an anonymous subscriber. now I have to hold my wife's feet to the fire because a subscriber sent my wife a pair of walking shoes, and they were nice. They were Asics. They're called Asics Keanu 30s. It's the same kind that I use. I use two different kind. I use the Asics and then I use Brooks, and I like both of them a lot. And so a subscriber donated some to my wife Mackenzie, and so now my wife, she's told me that she'll commit to going on a walk with me, and she wants to start walking some to kick off her health journey as well, because she's got goals that she would like to achieve as well. And also that same anonymous subscriber sent a cage for my new camera that I'm getting. It's a like a GoPro, but they sent a cage for it, and then they also sent like a selfie stick so I can extend it out, like extend it or whatever for shooting videos or whatever. So thank you so much to that person for sending that. It's going to be awesome being able to use that. It will help me with my bike riding videos. Even though I can't ride the bike very far right now, just to be able to take you guys with me will be awesome. And I just had to get a new gimbal. Like, I'm waiting on it to come in. That gimbal was like $400, guys. And people don't realize the cost of having a YouTube channel. Things cost money. And so for those of y'all that have been buying stuff on my wish list, I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart, because there is no way, I'll say this and be 100% honest, there is no way that I would have been able to fund what has been accomplished on this channel if it was not for you guys. There's no way I would have been able to buy these cameras, this computer to edit with, all the stuff that I have, all the different little gear and like different stuff that I have for my mics and all this stuff. It's all because of you guys. I would not be able to fund this. I'm not saying I wouldn't be able to use my smartphone. Some people still use their smartphone, nothing wrong with that. But to have an actual camera to film on so that I can still use my phone for other things, like, that's such a blessing. So thank you to all of y'all that support me in that way. And for those of y'all that go click on the Buy Me a Coffee, thank you so much for that. I just appreciate all that you guys do for me, and I love you guys, and I'm not giving up. This is an accountability video to keep me headed in the right direction, and y'all head in the right direction too. And if you're struggling, let me know it, and I'll try to find a way to encourage you as well. Love you guys. God bless.